Well, status quo pretty much as expected. The committee raises the target range for the federal funds rate to between 2.25% and 2.5%, 75 basis points, and says that they anticipate, quote, that ongoing increases in the target range will be appropriate. There are very few changes in the statement. The only one of substance is an acknowledgement that, quote, recent indicators of spending and production have softened. Nevertheless, job gains have been robust. Inflation remains elevated, which they blame on the pandemic, broad price pressures, and higher food and energy prices. And, of course, Russia's war on Ukraine, which the committee says is, quote, creating additional upward pressure on inflation and weighing on global economic activity. As they said in their last statement, the committee emphasizes they are, quote, highly attentive to inflation risks and, quote, strongly committed to returning inflation to its 2% target. As for QT, the committee reaffirmed its plans to raise the caps on roll-off of MBS and Treasury securities to $95 billion in September as planned. The vote was unanimous. Esther George did not dissent. Michael Barr and Susan Collins casting their first votes on the committee with the majority. Guys?
Michael McKee, you are going to be in the press conference. We know you're going to get the last question. They're so afraid of you. So let me avoid the question and ask you simply, what does he not want to say about September's meeting?
He does not want to say how much they're going to raise rates. I think he will, because the committee statement says they anticipate further rate increases. I think he'll endorse that. But he won't want to say by how much, because they're going to want to see what happens with the numbers between now and then. We get GDP tomorrow. We'll see how growth is going. And then you've got a couple of CPI reports and a PCE inflation report and 2 jobs numbers before the next meeting. It's an unusually long period of 7 weeks. So a lot of data that could change a lot of minds, and it wouldn't do the markets any good to get whipsawed.